Hello, my beautiful Sagittarius. I'm so happy that you have decided to join me today. My name is Helen and I'm going to be doing your love reading. Now, what we're going to look at more specifically, I want to look at your energy. I want to look at the current energy of your love life itself. I also want to see what you are currently focused on in your love life, what you're walking away from, and what kind of energy is coming towards you. So exciting stuff ahead. If you already know how tarot readings here on YouTube work, and if you are not a stranger to my channel, then just go on straight into the reading. You can skip ahead. You can use the timestamps that I have left in the description box and in the comment section below to help you. But for those of you who are new, this is a general reading. Please bear that in mind. So that means that not all of the messages are going to apply to every single one of you. Just take the bits and pieces that you can actually resonate with and leave everything else behind. Also, if anything is triggering you in a negative way, please remember that you don't have to take the messages on board if you don't want to. I'm just a messenger, so it's ultimately up to you to decide what you want to do with the messages. You have free will, you have all the power in your hands to make your life into what you want it to be. So yeah, it's ultimately up to you. And lastly, if nothing is really resonating with you in this one, and if this is a sun sign reading that you're watching, then I also recommend checking out your moon and your rising sign readings as well. If you're not sure what your moon and your rising signs are, then you can go in the description box, you can click on the link create your birth chart, and that will tell you all about your moon and your rising signs, and it will tell you a lot of other interesting stuff as well. But if you know your moon and your rising sign, you can come back and watch those readings as well, and maybe those will speak more to your specific circumstances. So, intro part done. Okay, let's get straight into the cards. I have already prepared all of the decks off camera. If you are interested in any of the decks that I'm using in this reading, you can go and check the description box. I will have listed all of them there. Now, as I was tapping into your energy, my sweet Sagittarius, I got two things. The first thing that I heard, because I was shuffling for ages and ages and ages, and the first thing that I heard is not ready, not ready, not ready. That's what I heard. And I also noticed, it was very interesting to me, that as I was shuffling, I noticed how a lot of the times some cards were being left behind on the table and I had to like specifically go and pick them up. So, I mean, that can sometimes happen when you are shuffling, but it was happening a lot, especially when I heard not ready in my head. I just got the feeling that either you might still be recovering from your previous relationship or any like previous connections, romantically speaking. Maybe there is still something like painful that you are holding on to, something that you're not ready to release and let go of, or something that you haven't healed or processed in yourself properly. So that could be it. Or it could just be that you're just really not ready, or you don't feel ready to actually commit to anyone. You don't feel ready like connecting to anyone on a very deep and profound level. That you kind of want to keep things light and not very serious. So there might be some kind of like commitment issues as well that you are experiencing, because again, and I do feel like it is tied in some way to your past. So again, it could be to do with like past relationships, or it could also be just to do with any like childhood wounds or anything like that, to do with growing up and just things that you've experienced in the past as you have lived your life. So interesting stuff, very interesting messages. I'm very excited to see how the message is actually going to come through these cards. So we're going to start with your energy first. I'm using the Moonchild Tarot for this. So please show me Sagittarius's current energy regarding their love life. What is Sagittarius's current energy regarding their love life, please? Oh, that is too many. Please give me one card. I did see the Ace of Wands in reverse. That was at the top though, so It's going to be interesting to see whether that comes up again. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, I'm going to take these two. I can take two, but not more than two. We have Justice in reverse and the Hierophant in reverse. Two major arcanas again, but I'm not surprised by this point anymore. I'm doing the fire signs last, so I feel like almost every sign has had major arcana come through as their energy regarding their love life at this time. A lot of transformation going on, a lot of big energies that we're dealing with as I am filming this in Scorpio season. Now these readings are timeless, so whenever you happen to see them, these messages can apply to you. But just as I am filming this, and if you're watching this as I have posted this reading very recently, then that's the energy that we're in currently. And Scorpio season, again, a lot of transformation, a lot of big changes, a lot of big shifts happening in people's lives, especially when it comes to connections with other people, because Scorpio is a water sign, very deep, very much emotion and feeling. So not surprised at all. The underlying energy is the Queen of Swords. So yeah. Queen of Swords is Libran energy, Justice is again Libran energy, and the Hierophant is Taurian energy. So you could be dealing with a Libra, or you could have prominent Libra in your own birth chart. And I do feel more strongly that because Libra is coming through more strongly, but there could also be Taurian placements, or you could be dealing with a Taurus. But that's interesting. Justice in reverse and the Hierophant in reverse. Again, this is kind of indicating to me a sense of imbalance. And again, a bit of like being disconnected, not very in touch, not very in tune, either with your own emotions or just feeling distant from emotional connections in general. But because this is more specifically your own energy and how you feel about your love life, I do feel like you are maybe keeping yourself at a bit of a distance, as I said, keeping yourself more reserved, keeping yourself out of bounds, out of reach. That's interesting. Keeping yourself out of bounds and out of reach. And because the Queen of Swords is the underlying energy here as well, I do feel a lot of there's a lot of independence. I do get that, a lot of independence, but there's also maybe some scarring, maybe some emotional scarring, because the Queen of Swords is fairly intellectual, fairly logical, fairly rational, and maybe sometimes even a bit cold or harsh, because she doesn't really fare too well when it comes to emotions. She's more confident and more comfortable with practicality and structure and rules and specific norms, just like kind of very cold cut and just kind of white and black and white, like that kind of, everything is very structured, everything is very distinguished. So with the Hierophant being here as well, especially in reverse, it could be that you have gone through a divorce, especially with the Justice as well. Sorry, I don't even know why I got so drawn into the Hierophant, but actually both cards, both Justice in reverse and the Hierophant in reverse, could indicate that there has been a divorce that you have gone through, or some kind of like dismantling of like contracts or obligations, especially regarding other people, some kind of connection. Because this is a love reading after all that we're doing here. So yeah. I also get a lack of trust. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there for now, because I also want to see what your love life's current energy is. And usually those two are very, very closely tied, but not always. Please show me Sagittarius's current love life energy. What is Sagittarius's love life energy, please? You have two again. Oh my goodness. More reversals. Not surprised at all. The underlying energy is the Four of Cups, which is Cancerian energy. Behind that we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Capricorn, interesting. Okay, but the cards that are representing your love life, or the energy of your love life, we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, which is Virgo energy, and the Knight of Swords in reverse, which is Gemini. With the Nine of Pentacles in reverse specifically, I feel that there's not a lot of confidence, there's not a lot of stability. Again, I get this like stagnancy. And this has been coming through for quite a lot of signs. And for some reason, it's not actually, like, when I actually think about it, it's not very surprising to me because, like, 2020 has been a very, very transformative year. Very radical in a lot of the things that we have experienced as a collective, but also in our individual lives. So I feel like so many of us, well, pretty much all of us, but I know that of course there are always going to be people who are resisting change and resisting just transformation on a deeper level. We have all been forced to go more into ourselves, reflect more on ourselves, on our own behaviors, on our own patterns, on our own beliefs, our own values, and that has brought a lot with it. Separation, a lot of divorces, a lot of just, you know, people like breaking apart or just letting go of a lot of the people that they used to go out with or be in touch with in general, but also in romantic, in more intimate relationships, right? So I'm not surprised that a lot of this, like, either stagnancy or any kind of like that there's not a lot of action, not a lot of movement right now, and everything seems to be more internal, more focused on the person itself and their inner workings and their emotions, and just kind of getting to know themselves more and healing a lot of aspects within them so that they could become whole, and in that way, you know, create more like healthy relationships. That has been coming through for almost every single sign that I've done. So yeah, again, it makes sense when we think about all the changes that we have been going through and everything that we've experienced this year. Yeah, I get this like winding down period, or just kind of calming down, taking a deep breath, especially with the Four of Cups being here as the underlying energy. I do feel a sense of like, again, distancing or detaching from the outside world, from connections with other people. But again, because this is a love reading, more specifically, distancing yourself from like romantic connections or romantic relationships with other people. And just like, again, having this downtime, having this time to breathe, to reflect, to look back upon your past, maybe the mistakes that you've made, the past lessons that you've learned, the changes that you have gone through as an individual, meaning like how much you have changed as a person. I feel like you're just kind of taking time to digest all of that, and there doesn't seem to be too much focus on your actual love life at this time, or at least that's what I'm getting with these energies coming out. And also, as I said, with the Nine of Pentacles being here as well in reverse, there seems to be a certain lack of stability, or lack of firm ground. It could also indicate that if you did experience, if you are going through, or if you have gone through a divorce or any kind of like major breakup, or coming out of a very big and important relationship in your life, there could also be like financial matters that are entangled up in that, meaning that you may be feeling or that this like breakup might have brought with it a sense of like you feeling financially unstable, or just going through like a loss of confidence, or a loss of stability, a loss of feeling secure. Anyway, let's see if we can get anything else. I want to go a bit deeper, so let's see what else comes out. I'm going to use the Fountain Tarot to look more closely at the energies that you are walking away from, the energy that you're focusing on, and also the energies that are coming towards you. So let's start with what you're walking away from. Please show me what is Sagittarius walking away from regarding their love life. What is Sagittarius walking away from? What is Sagittarius walking away from? Okay, sorry, I just heard unconventional, or, and again, this is like with the Hierophant and the Justice, more specifically like your energy regarding or your love life. I felt like maybe that you might even experience going through this shift, or starting to crave more unconventional situations or connections in your life. Maybe even like radically changing how you see marriage, or how you see any kind of higher commitments. Maybe not really even wanting to experience those anymore, kind of like just completely releasing them. I feel like you are more so going your own way, or following your own truth, but that might bring with it a sense of just letting go of, almost like you are discarding societal expectations or norms or standards. Anything, again, going in a more unconventional route, deciding to like go against what is thought of as the norm or tradition when it comes to relationship. Okay, that is so interesting. My hand got caught and the Hierophant in reverse turned with the Knight of Cups. Yeah, again, as I was saying this, deciding to go in a more unconventional route when it comes to your relationships, and those two cards are like pretty much exactly that. But okay, sorry, let's keep going. No. What is Sagittarius walking away from? Come on, almost. What is, oh, thank you. Oh, King of Cups, Scorpionic energy. Scorpio has been coming through a lot as well in these readings, which again is not surprising. Six of Cups in reverse is the underlying. Oh my goodness. Six of Cups is also Scorpionic energy, by the way. So you have a double whammy of Scorpio. It could be that you are actually either divorcing or breaking up with a Scorpio, or they could have Scorpio prevalent in their chart, but not necessarily. They could also just be any water sign, really. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Oof. But yeah, with the Six of Cups in reverse being here as well, I do feel like you are walking away from some kind of very, very like long-standing connection, or some kind of connection that has deep roots in time. Either a soul connection, a past life connection. Yeah, it could be that this person is or was your soulmate, or at least you felt a very, very strong like soul tie to this person. So this is what you're walking away from. And I do feel very strongly that this King of Cups is another person, that this is not you. This feels a separate energy. But because this person doesn't give me a negative vibe in any way, because this is upright as well, so it's not indicative of like any of the negative qualities of the King of Cups, or any of the more shadowy aspects. So whatever the reasons are for this like breaking apart or walking away from this person, I do feel like it's not to do with their personality. It doesn't feel like that at all, because this person they feel very caring, very generous in their emotions, how they share their emotions and how they express them. I feel that they are very good at making other people feel, and especially I feel that this is pertaining to you. They're very good at making you feel like you matter, like you are important, like you are significant. I feel like they're very good at bringing out the best in other people, or that they're like a very inspiring person as well. I'm getting a very nice energy off of this King of Cups. But this is what you're walking away from. I want to clarify, because I want to know why you're walking away from this. Because the King of Cups feels very, very positive to me. It feels very positive. But yeah, it's some kind of soul connection, or some kind of past. Very, very strong roots in the past, I feel like. So again, it could have been a marriage, it could have been a relationship that stood the test of time for a very long time. It could actually have been like your childhood sweetheart, or someone that you actually grew up with, or it could be like your high school sweetheart. Again, for those of you who believe in past lives, it could also be someone that you have been in connection with in past lives. So you know each other, and you have known each other for lifetimes. But yeah, a lot of emotion with this. Let's see what you are focused on. I'm going to clarify this, but let's see what you're focused on. Please show me, what is Sagittarius currently focusing on? Yeah, it's almost like you're not ready to let this go. It's like you don't want to let this go. Yeah, because as I said, I was struggling it was so hard for me to even get the card out. It's just struggling so hard. What is Sagittarius focused on? Oh, thank you. The Hanged Man. Wow. Yeah, big energies yet again. Major Arcana, and this is Piscean energy. Oh, and the Knight of Coins in reverse. Virgo energy. So I feel like the thing that you're focused on right now is, again, taking time out. Just trying to gain a new perspective, seeing things from a different light. Trying to gain understanding as well. I feel like you're trying to gain a sense of knowledge. Maybe you're trying to understand why this thing fell apart. Maybe it's even a mystery to you. But with this Knight of Coins in reverse as well, oh, and the Ace of Swords behind that, yeah, I feel this strong lack of clarity, this strong confusion that's going on behind that. We have the Hierophant in reverse again. So yeah, strong lack of clarity. And with the Knight of Coins in reverse, I feel like there's a lot of introspection again, not really just kind of detaching from the material world. And with the Hanged Man being here, turning that focus inward, turning that focus towards just being still, just non-movement, just relaxing, just kind of shutting everything else out for a while, maybe even physically isolating yourself from other people and from your usual surroundings, just to kind of understand and to gain a better grasp of things, the way that they are now, why things happened the way that they did, how you are meant to move forward from this. But yeah, I just feel a lot of like suspension in time, or that you are, again, the Hanged Man. I feel like you are hanging on to this past, like you're not ready to move in a new direction yet. You're not ready to move towards the future, because you need to process. You need to process these emotions and feelings first, that are tangled up in this King of Cups and the relationship that you had with this King of Cups person, and the whole relationship as a whole. So yeah, this is some deeply spiritual work that you're doing, I feel like. Okay, please show me what is coming towards Sagittarius in their love life. What is coming towards Sagittarius? Oh, I love this. Five of Swords in reverse. Oh, this is good. This is good. I like this. Oh, interesting. We have Death in reverse, which is, by the way, more scorpionic energy. And yeah, the Death and the Tower have both are scorpionic energies as well, have been coming through quite a lot. So it's interesting to me that the Death is in reverse, but I do like that the Five of Swords is in reverse. This is more specifically Aquarian energy. And what this is telling me is that you're able to move past this state of like torment or this like destructive way of looking at things, or the way that you, maybe even the way that you see yourself in this situation. You might be blaming yourself for something. I don't know why that's coming through. I don't necessarily see it in the cards, but I just got a strong sense that you might be blaming yourself. But the Five of Swords in reverse, it's coming out of this conflict. It's coming out of this defeated energy, of this just like being torn, not having a peace of mind. So that's the energy that's coming towards you. So I do feel like there's a certain resolution here, a certain resolution that's coming towards you. This could be either this is within yourself, so that you yourself are, because of this Hanged Man, right, which I feel is all about your inner workings and inner processes. It could be that you are gaining this clarity and peace of mind and this resolution within yourself so that you are able to move on. Or it could be that there is a resolution that is going to take place with this King of Cups person that you are walking away from, or that you are that you're breaking off relations with. There could be a resolution in that sense as well. But what's tripping me up is that we have the Death in reverse, because the Death in reverse is indicating that there's resistance. There's resistance to change. Behind that we have the Eight of Wands, which is, by the way, your energy. Ah, okay. I see. Thank you. So, yeah, I feel like the Eight of Wands is an important card as well, because basically these two cards together, with those two coming out, I feel like the transformation and the change of your life moving forward is going to take time. It's not going to be quick, because the Eight of Wands wants to rush forward. It wants to get through things quickly. It wants to get a move on. But Death in reverse, it tells me that there's it's not going to be a quick transformation, that the turning over of the situation is going to take some time. It's going to take some time. And yeah, for the dust to settle, for things to kind of get balanced again, because with this Justice being here, I do feel that you are somewhat out of balance. And I mean, it's normal, right? Who wouldn't be if you are experiencing a breakup or going through this major shift. So yeah, but I do feel like you are in deep meditation, deep contemplation, because both the Four of Cups, especially with the design that is depicted in this particular deck, the person on this image is like meditating. It's almost like they are just spiritually in a completely different place and just completely cut off from their physical surroundings. And with the Hanged Man, it's pretty much the same thing. So these two energies are lining up for me just perfectly. And I feel like that's exactly the kind of state that you are in. Just trying to make sense of things. But as I said, I want to clarify. So I definitely want to look at this King of Cups, because this is what's like kind of puzzling me. I'm trying to, let's see, trying to understand why this is breaking apart, why you are walking away from this. Because again, I feel like this King of Cups is very, very positive energy. Please clarify the King of Cups in reverse for me. Please clarify the King of Cups in reverse. Why is Sagittarius walking away from them? Four of Swords in reverse. Libran energy. More Libra. Interesting. Page of Swords at the bottom. Okay, Swords. Interesting. Swords are coming through, which is all about intellect and mind and mental space. One more though, please. One more for the King of Cups. Why is Sagittarius walking away from this King of Cups? Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is Capricorn energy. And the Ace of Wands is at the bottom here. So that's Aries, Leo and Sag, all fire signs. The Empress in reverse and the Queen of Wands in reverse behind that. Okay, this is interesting energy. Okay, now take it as it resonates, okay? Please. If this doesn't resonate with you, if this is not your story, then just completely disregard this. But the first thing that I'm getting is that, especially with the Ace of Wands being here as well, I feel like maybe you might have developed an interest in someone else, so that there was like this, third party situation developing. So yeah, that like you might have developed feelings towards another person. But another thing, if this like infidelity story is not yours, if you don't resonate with that, another story that I'm getting with this Four of Swords in reverse and Three of Pentacles is that there could have just been how do I say it? Discord, or discrepancy between the way that you maybe were seeing your future together and that this King of Cups person saw your future together. So I feel that there's this like incompatibility when it comes to the mind and thoughts. That that the way that you wanted to build your future together was not in accordance with the way that this person wanted to build your future together. I feel like there's this separation of paths, especially when it comes to the mental space, that there's this separation of paths, you seeing one way, them seeing something completely different. And I do want to say, just because we have the Empress in reverse as the behind the Ace of Wands, it could also have been that maybe one of you wanted children and the other one didn't. That's what's coming through as well, especially with the future, visualizing the future path and how it's going to unfold for this relationship and for your union. I do feel that one of you wanted children and the other didn't. That's coming through as well, but this doesn't necessarily have to resonate for everyone. But these two scenarios are what are coming through for me. So again, I feel this, so again, two scenarios. For some of you, I feel that, and this is maybe for a few of you, but for some of you, I do feel that that maybe you were unfaithful in this connection. And it was revealed, or it came out, so to say, it came out. So that's what caused this separation. And for others of you, I feel that there was a discrepancy between your future visions. Yeah, that there wasn't a harmonious understanding of where your future together should go, in which direction your future together should go. The Hanged Man, I feel like that's fairly straightforward, that you're trying to process everything and go through these emotions. just gain a more clear understanding of the whole situation and how to move forward. But I do want to look at this Five of Swords in reverse as well. Let's see if we can get anything more specific. Oh. We have the Five of Cups in reverse. It's interesting. We've had fives come out a lot, especially the Five of Cups, but the Five of Swords has been making an appearance as well. Oh, Three of Swords, yeah. Pain, but because the Five of Cups is in reverse, which is telling me that this pain is being resolved, or it's being let go of. It's being worked through. The grief or the feeling of loss and the sadness that comes with loss, that's being worked through because the Five of Cups is in reverse. But one more, please. Oh, thank you. Oh, yeah, I love that. See, Nine of Pentacles, but this time it's upright. The Nine of Pentacles in your love life's energy is in reverse. As I said, that's that instability, right? But this Nine of Pentacles is upright for this, which tells me that stability is being restored. That you are gaining a sense of, oh, beautiful. We have the Queen of Cups. This could actually represent you, because as I said, the King of Cups, again, I feel that there's a very strong soul tie with this person, which could mean that this person was your counterpart, or that you considered or regarded them as your counterpart. Because the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups are counterparts. So yeah, I very strongly do feel that this Queen of Cups is representing you. Queen of Cups is actually Cancerian energy. And again, the Nine of Pentacles is Virgo. So, and Five of Cups is Scorpio. I don't know whether I said that. But I do feel that you are gaining a sense of peace within you. That this Five of Swords in reverse is talking about a resolution internally within you, with your own thoughts, with your own mind. You're gaining a sense of peace with it, and you are able to move on from this sadness, from this grief that is at this time keeping you attached to the past. That is, again, I feel like there's a lot of self-blame, or like you are punishing yourself for what happened in the past. But this is the thing that is coming to an end, because both of these fives are in reverse. And this Queen of Cups is upright, which tells me that you are gaining back, especially with this Nine of Pentacles, you're gaining back your sense of self-reliance, you're gaining back your confidence level. You just this is amazing. Yeah, this is getting back to a really good place, to a really secure place, and a more healthy, a more balanced place. So that's amazing. I love that. Oh, interesting. Sorry, I just wanted to point out that behind the Queen of Cups, because this kept kind of like sliding off the deck, we have the Death in reverse again, Scorpionic energy, more Scorpio. Yeah, I feel like this this transformation thing is definitely, and especially with this Scorpio season, if you are watching this and it is currently still in Scorpio season when you're watching this, or still Scorpio season if you're watching this, then I do feel like you're going to benefit a lot from this more deep and shadowy energy, where we are forced to kind of deal with these more in-depth feelings and more suppressed emotions. So that's beautiful. I feel like you are coming out of this death process as like when you actually come through this tunnel, right? Because as I said, we have the Death in reverse twice. I feel like it's going to take time, but the transformation is going to take place. And when it does, you're going to almost like level up. You're going to be so much more wise, so much more knowledgeable, especially when it comes to yourself and your own emotions and your own patterns. But you're just going to be a lot more at peace, which is beautiful. Wow, powerful stuff. I was not expecting this. Seriously, I was not expecting this at all. But I'm really glad that these messages are coming through, because I feel that someone really, really, really needs to hear them. And if you are that someone, then I hope that these messages are helping you. But I'm also going to pull a couple of oracle cards for you, and then we're going to close this reading. So starting with the Work Your Light Oracle, let's see if we can get any additional messages for you regarding this spread. Please give me any, that was, whoa, okay. What did I say? Powerful stuff. Powerful stuff. Oh my God. And this card has been coming out for at least 2 signs, I think. I feel like I've seen it twice already, at least. So this is powerful stuff. Okay, sorry, I'm not rushing ahead. We have break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. This is so gorgeous. And again, so incredibly powerful. Again, healing, rewriting the future. I feel that exactly like you're going through these huge shifts that are going to like transform you on a cellular level. And again, even if like, okay, it could be that maybe it is an ancestral pattern of yours that has been going through many generations in your bloodline. And now it's almost like I feel that that's what you are healing. You're doing massive healing work. And I love that this energy is like being, this ancestral energy is coming through with this underlying energy as well. Keepers of the earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. So yeah, I do feel like, first of all, as you are doing this amazing, major healing work, I do feel that again, you are being so incredibly supported and protected as you're going through this. Very strongly protected and guided. But yeah, it could be that this is a very powerful and very long-standing ancestral pattern that you are now breaking as you are working through this own shift within you. But I love this. Yeah, healing and rewriting the future. This is really powerful stuff. I'm going to pick one last oracle card from the Sacred Destiny Oracle. Any last messages for Sagittarius regarding this spread? Oh. We have miracles. Oh my word. I love this. And it just kind of like catapulted out of the deck. Oh my God. And we have change at the bottom, of course. I mean, hello, you had 2 death cards come out. And I mean, as I said, death has been making an appearance, but still, change. You are going through massive change and miracles. I love this card. I love that this card is coming out. I feel like you are doing magic. You are doing so powerful healing work, and I feel like it's also to kind of restore hope within you, to let you know that good things are ahead, even though I feel like this energy that you are currently in and that you are leaving behind and working through, this is heavy stuff, this is deep stuff, this is painful stuff. I absolutely understand that, and I can absolutely understand why you feel that you're not ready, why you feel that you can't let go. But just know that as you are going through this change is going to take place. You are doing great. You are doing amazing. Give yourself time. Be patient with yourself. Be gentle with yourself. As you're going through this, you are being so supported, so loved, so cherished. And again, your ancestors are standing beside you. They are supporting you. They are looking out for you. And they are looking after you as you're going through this. And as you are going through this process, as you are becoming whole again, right? As you are coming back to your usual wholesome, powerful, loving energy, you're going to start seeing miracles take place. So good things are waiting. Good things are ahead. Even though right now it may feel like this dark tunnel that you are in, right? This death energy, this dark tunnel that you are in, even though it may seem like it's never ending and you can't see the light yet, trust that the light is coming. The light is coming. You're going to reach the other end. And when you do, it's going to be miraculous. It's going to be beautiful, magnificent, and magical. So, oh boy, I'm going to leave you guys with this. I'm not surprised at all that for the fire signs, you guys were the first, or I felt that I needed to do your sign first, because this is very, very important. I feel like the messages are very important, and I'm glad that I got to deliver them for you. And I'm just hoping from the bottom of my heart that they actually do help you in any kind of way if this is your story and if you are resonating with this scenario. So I am sending you so much love and light, so much love and light, and just strength. And I know that you can do this. So again, please be kind to yourselves. Please be gentle and super loving towards yourself as you're going through this. Also, it would mean the world to me if you let me know in the comment section if this was your story, or if you found this helpful in any way, or if you don't want to share your story particularly, you can just give me a thumbs up as well, and that would let me know that this message hit home to you in some way and that it helped you. And in that way, you know, hopefully more people would be able to find my channel, and I would be able to help more people as well. And lastly, if you enjoy my energy and the kind of readings that I do, then don't forget to subscribe as well, so that you wouldn't miss out on my upcoming readings. I really hope to see you guys very soon in my next reading, but in the meantime, again, hold on tight. You're doing great, and I'm sending you the best of the best. Take care. Bye bye.